Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be my July favorites. And I know we always have to talk about oh my gosh, the month went by so fast. Usually I'm on the opposite end and I'm like, nope, that didn't go by very fast. But for some reason, July moved at a pretty quick pace for me, even though I feel like I didn't really do much of anything. My summer's been pretty chill so far, but it's crazy to think that August is here and fall is around the corner, and I don't know what it is. I'm such a summer lover, but for some reason these last few weeks I've been gravitating towards the darker lips and the orange eyeshadows, and I'm like, what's happening? Am I turning into fall already? This is not okay. I still have to enjoy August real hard and the warm weather before it leaves us. I'm in Iowa. We have brutal winters. I'm not looking forward to it, but I think I have a pretty good handful of stuff to talk about for today's favorites video, so let's hop into the video and see what I have been loving. I'm not going to go in any particular order, I'm just going to grab things as I see them, but the first one that I want to talk about is from Marc Jacobs Beauty. This is their Glow Stick highlighter in Spotlight. I received this in an Influenster box and I was so incredibly thrilled to get it. So this is what it looks like. It is so completely gorgeous. I have been obsessed with wearing it. It's silver and gold highlight, and it's supposed to be for everybody's skin tone. Everybody can look good in this highlighter, and I just think it is beautiful. I love that it's a cream highlight. I feel like it goes on so smoothly, and I struggle a lot with texture. If you watched my $1 makeup challenge, I talk about, after I did the highlight challenge, how bad my skin broke out and how much texture I had from all of those powder highlights going on my face. I feel like with a cream highlighter, I don't get that texture as much. I won't say that I don't get it at all, but it's not as bad. And I've just been obsessed with this, especially for summer. It gives you a wet, dewy look on the face, and it is just beautiful. I believe this baby is expensive, $42 or something. I got it from Influenster, which I'm so appreciative for, and I've been talking about it everywhere because I just love it. So another one is an oldie, and I'm sure I've talked about this in several favorites videos, but once again, I've just gotten on a kick of not being able to stop using this. It is from Milani. It is their Baked Blush in Luminoso. You guys, everybody loves this blush, and it's for such a good reason. I'm here to tell you guys, if you do not have this blush yet, please just go get it because it is so beautiful. Here's what it looks like. It's such a gorgeous, peachy bronze, and it has some shimmer in it. It's so beautiful, and when I bought it I became obsessed with it. And I get different blushes and I try out different blushes and I'm like, okay, but then I just keep going back to this one because it is so stunning. We all need Luminoso. So a couple new products to talk about is from Colourpop Cosmetics, and they are in collab with YouTuber Kathleen. I have the 3 lipsticks here. She recently did a collab with Colourpop with the 3 Ultra Satin lipsticks and then also with an eyeliner. I just keep forgetting to use the eyeliner, and it's making me so angry because it looks so beautiful. So I'm sure it's going to be a favorite, but I haven't been able to test it out enough yet to be able to put it in my favorites. But I have been wearing these lippies non-stop. Not today, of course, because that's how it works, but seriously, it's just because I've been wearing them so much that I'm I need to wear something else on my lips. This is getting ridiculous. So the 3 shades that she came out with are Alyssa, November, and then also Point Zero. I do have a full video with live swatches on my lips, on my hands, comparison swatches and everything. I will leave that listed down below, but you also do want to check out that video because I'm also giving away the entire collection, the 3 lippies and the Mr. Bing eyeliner as well in the pencil form. It's always open till August 1st, which I think this video will be up before then, but probably not for very much longer. So make sure you go get entered if you're seeing this before August 1st because you can win the collection. So not only do I love these colors so much, so much, I love them, but this was the first time that I was trying the Ultra Satin formula from Colourpop Cosmetics. They have the Ultra Mattes, which I have so many of the Ultra Mattes, and I like that formula. I think it's good, but the Ultra Satins I think are even better. And now I just want to purchase every single Ultra Satin lip because I think they are bomb. So they're a little bit different from the matte in that they don't dry down completely and they're not totally transfer proof, but seriously, the pigmentation on these are amazing and the lasting power is so good. I remember the first day I wore November, I went to like the movies, I was eating popcorn, I think I had like a sandwich for dinner, and my lips still looked amazing. It was incredible, and they also feel so much more comfortable on the lips than a traditional matte lipstick because they're not as drying. So this formula is awesome. If you don't have any of the Ultra Satin lips from Colourpop, I say get them, and if you haven't checked out the collab with Kathleen Lights, definitely check out her lippies because they are amazing. So an eyeliner I want to mention, I am like an eyeliner junkie, and I got this, I believe it was in like an Ipsy bag, I'm pretty sure. It's from It Cosmetics. It's their No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. So I just got like a little sample guide because it did come in an Ipsy bag, and it's basically just a regular old black gel liner, but this liner is really incredible, especially for the waterline. It stays put so well, and it is so black. It's like one of the blackest liners that I've ever used, and I just think it's beautiful. I love wearing it so much. Like, I keep reaching for it and keep reaching for it, and I need to remember to use Mr. Bang and try out Mr. Bang from Colourpop, but this It Cosmetics liner, when I run out, I definitely want to get the full size. Another lippy to talk about is from Maybelline, and this is one of their new color jolts, and the one that I really have been loving is in Strip Down. So I picked up 2 of these so I could kind of like review them and talk about them, and it's their Color Jolt Intense Lip Paint. The shade that I love is 05 Strip Down. I also picked up an orange one, which I do love, and I love the formulas. I just like the nude a little bit better, like to say it's my favorite. So I'm really impressed with these because once again, they're like similar to like an Ultra Satin lip where it's not as drying as a matte lip. It's not transfer proof, but it is still incredibly long lasting. This was another one that I ate dinner through it and it still looked fine. I'm just completely blown away at these. It's crazy that you can get such a long-lasting color and such a beautiful color and pigment on the lips and have it still be long-lasting. It's like, it's blowing my mind. These are amazing. These are drugstore. They're very affordable. They have not a huge color selection, I would say, but they do have a pretty good one. They have some nudes, they have some reds and some like fuchsias, and they also have like crazier colors too, like a couple purples in there as well, but these are definitely some to check out. A foundation that I want to talk about is one that I actually didn't think I was going to love it. I bought it because of all the hype around it, and I know I used it as, I think I did like a first impression in a tutorial maybe, and I was like, yeah, it's okay, it's nothing special. And I used it a couple more times to test it out so I could review it and like wear it throughout the day, try it out with different tools, that sort of thing. And then I found myself reaching for it every single day. And I was like, oh, okay, so I actually did fall in love with it. And that is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I bought it simply because of the hype around it, and it turned out to be pretty bomb.com. I think my shade is in 207 Sand Beige, and honestly it's a little light. Like, so many people are doing like 201s and 203s, and I'm like, I'm not that tan, why am I 207? And I still don't think it's dark enough, but I don't know. It's really hard to color match at the drugstore because you don't get to try them out. But what's really interesting about this one is that it's super, super long lasting. I mentioned it in my review video that I did on this one, that I wore it like starting at like 9 o'clock in the morning and went camping on the 4th of July, was outside in the elements all day, and I didn't take my makeup off until like 1 o'clock in the morning probably, and I still thought my foundation looked fine. It's beautiful, it's not streaky, it's long lasting, it gives your skin a very healthy glow. Like, I won't say it looks like super luminous. I still think the L'Oreal True Match Lumi and the L'Oreal True Match Lumi cushion gives you more of like an actual glow, but this just gives your skin a very healthy looking vibe and definitely a radiant finish. That's what it says on here. I think that I didn't love about it, and again I mentioned it in my review video, is that it kind of clings to dry patches. So it's supposed to be good for people with dry skin because it gives you that glow, but if you have a lot of dry patches, like sometimes I get them like along my hairlines and things like that, it kind of clings to those, which wasn't good, but that was the only like really downfall that I found out about this. But yeah, I've been reaching for it so much. The L'Oreal Pro Glow, I'm glad I bought into the hype. So a nail polish to talk about is one from Sally Hansen from the Miracle Gel line. This is like my favorite line of nail polish, and this one is in the shade Malibu Peach. So this is what it looks like. This one I absolutely love. I picked it up because I've been looking for like a good peachy nail polish, and I grabbed a few different polishes and they turned out to be not quite what I expected. And then I saw this one, I'm like, well, it says Malibu Peach, like it has to be a good peachy color. Am I right? And I ended up being so right. I adore this color. I typically wear nail herd nails. They are really easy to use, like press on nails that stay on for an average of 2 weeks. My nails stay on, they don't pop off. They're super comfortable and easy to use, and I do have a 10% discount code with them, which will be linked down below. I believe it's just Samantha March, and you can get 10% off your nails at Nail Her. I think each set is like $10 or $12 or something like that. It's super affordable, and I have worn these particular nails, which are like my favorites. These are Nike in Squaletto. Like literally, I love this color too. Like if you can see the color, I love this color. I have never painted over these nails, but Nail Her nails are really cool because you can paint over them as long as it's not a design with like a 3D or glitter on it, because you know, obviously, but if it's just regular nails like this, you can paint over them, which I think is really cool. And I used this with my oval nails and I loved it. I was obsessed with it. Usually I change my nail polish like every 3 to 4 days or so. I left the Malibu Peach on for the whole 2 weeks that I wore the oval nails because I'm just obsessed with this color. So again, it's Malibu Peach from the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel line. This line is amazing too for even like if you wear the nail polish on your natural nails, because I've done that before as well, and it's super, super long lasting even without a top coat. I do have a couple top coats that I think do help, but even if you don't have a top coat, this stays on for a super long time. Another foundation to talk about is from L'Oreal, and it's the True Match Lumi Cushion. So this is not a new product, and this has actually been mentioned in a favorites video in the past, but I had to talk about it again because I actually got a sample of this one in my Target beauty box like 2 months ago or something, and I started to use the sample and I was like, oh my gosh, wait a second, why haven't I used this in a while? I have to go back to it. I love this foundation. I think I love it even more than the L'Oreal Pro Glow just because it gives you more of a glow, like I said, than the L'Oreal Pro Glow. My shade in this one is an N3.5. I also tried the sample that I got was in like W4 or something, so it was different, but it still looked good. So it's really interesting because inside, when you open it up, if you have not seen these yet, you have the foundation that is soaked onto a cushion. My favorite way to use this foundation is with a beauty blender. I just think it applies so easily. But the only like downfall about these foundations is that you're not getting a lot of product in it. So for example, in this one, you're getting 0.51 ounces. In the L'Oreal Pro Glow, you get a full ounce. The L'Oreal Pro Glow was $11.99. The L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion is like $16, $17, which is expensive for a drugstore foundation, and you're only getting half the product that you would in a different L'Oreal foundation. It makes no sense to me. You know, I'm sure it's because it's a cushion and it's fancy and it's blah, 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 but seriously, I kind of think that's crap. One thing that I learned, like I was using this every single day after I got it because I loved it so much, and I could tell that the sponge was like I was using up all the foundation. It was getting down there, and I'm like, this sucks. I just bought this. I'm already almost out. It's so expensive. I really do want to purchase it again, but like, what do I do? And I was watching a different YouTube video. I believe it was like Jam Beauty 89, Jessica, and she mentioned that you can actually flip the cushion over and that there's still more foundation on the other side of the cushion. And I did exactly that. It was just like 3-4 days ago. But you can just like grab the cushion out and flip it over, and that's exactly what I did, and there definitely was more foundation on there. So now I'm like a happy camper. I got it back. I can still use up all the foundation. I'll still probably get another one because I truly did just love this foundation so much. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. Last 2 products to talk about. One is skincare. This is another one that I got in my Ipsy bag. I think it was like one of my first Ipsy bags, and this is from NOTS. I think it is. It says their 28 Remedy Acne Pore Deep Cleanser. So it was a little sample, but I've been using this pretty regularly and I still have quite a bit left. So it's a Acne Pore Deep Cleanser. And what I really love about this is that I feel like it makes the skin super clean, which I feel like is so hard to describe. Like it's so hard to describe the actual feeling of your face after you wash it with this, but I think it's really amazing. It comes out as like a white gel, and then it gets a little bit foamy when you put it on the face. Now I do have sensitive skin, and if I leave this on too long, it actually almost kind of like, it's a tingle, but it's almost like a tingle burn. Like I can't have this on for very long because I can tell it's like doing stuff to my skin, but I like the way that my skin looks after I use it. Like it looks like I gave it like a deep clean almost. The last thing that I want to talk about is an oldie, but Such a goodie. It is from Morphe brushes and it is the 350 palette. So many people would talk about this 350 palette. I didn't get it at first, and it was like each time I was trying to get it, it kept getting sold out, and then finally one day I saw it was back in stock and I just bought it, and I am not regretting that decision at all. This is a beautiful palette and I keep reaching for it. There are these gorgeous like reds and browns over here that are so beautiful, not only for fall, because sometimes I look at this palette and I'm like, that's a pretty fall palette, but really it's not. There's these beautiful shimmers and lighter transition shades over here as well. These shimmers are absolutely gorgeous. That one too, this one too. These browns are absolutely fantastic, but even the oranges, like sometimes when I think orange, I think fall, but that's totally not the case. Orange can be very summer as well. I've just been reaching for this palette so much, for matte looks, for shimmer looks. It's just for casual looks, for glamour looks. I keep reaching for this palette. I think it is beautiful. I'm so happy that I bought it. I don't have the 350 shimmer or the 350 matte. They came out with like two spin-off palettes of this one. One has all shimmers, one has all mattes. I don't have those, and I don't know if I feel like I need it because I just love this one so much. If you don't have the 350 yet, try to get it because it is beautiful. Maybe everything for my July favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this video and seeing what my favorites are. And the Kathleen Lights giveaway is open until August 1st. I'm also hosting a very big back to school giveaway right now, and it has items for like school, work, home. There's makeup and beauty and hair and skin and body and everything like that is in there. Nails are in there. It's a really big giveaway meant to be geared towards everybody, not just students or people going back to school, but there are some school supplies in there as well. But make sure you get entered. I will leave both those links in the description box below. The back to school giveaway ends August 10th, so you have some time to get entered in that one. I am also doing a giveaway once we get to 5,000 subscribers. I'm so excited for it. If you guys don't have me on Snapchat, I hope you will add me over there because you guys are giving me suggestions for prizes to put in that giveaway, and I'm going shopping, which does not make me angry. So if you don't have me on Snapchat yet, I'm just Samantha.March, and you can give me your suggestions for the 5K giveaway. And yeah, that's gonna be it. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you are subscribed before you go, and I will catch you real soon in my next one. Bye.